Hi, this reading is for April 19th, 2025. I do daily one-card readings for each astrological sign. This is mostly a learning experience for me because I am a beginner reader. I have beginner tarot cards. I usually read straight from the cards, but I feel like I've got somewhat of a good handle on them, as long as they're not going too fast. Not really sure what that meant. But I'm also reading from one of the books that I have bought. This is the Guided Tarot for Seamless Readings. I like it because it's very well organized. And, you know, it's a beginner's guide to card meanings and readings. So, right up my alley. Not affiliated. I don't, you know, I just think it's a very well organized book. So yeah. So I start with fire signs, go on to earth signs, air, and then water. So fire signs, Aries. You have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is finding a perfect union. And I don't usually read the Two of Cups. So actually I don't usually come across Two of Cups. There are some cards that I've only seen like a couple of times in a reading. And I don't know them very well. But it's a unity, partnership, attraction, connection, close bonds, joining forces, mutual respect. Harmony and connection. You are forming a deep and meaningful connection with someone who shares your values and goals. Your affirmation for today should be, I embrace partnership and harmony. Your answer is maybe. I'm all over the place. Oops. Two of Cups. So I'm also reading like the general information and it is this book is separated, you know, with each card. Each card has like 2 pages long. It goes into general. It has a description of the card, then it has like general, love, career, personal meanings behind it. And the Two of Cups, if you can see, there's like a whole lot of white space because it's really just kind of like finding a perfect union, finding somebody who you really vibe with. But this card indicates that you are ready to take an existing connection to a deeper level. The Two of Cups depicts 2 figures closely resembling the High Priestess and the Fool. Gazing into one another's eyes as they exchange cups. So the general reading is the Two of Cups symbolizes shared feelings and mutual attraction. The partnership may be romantic, with both parties sharing a connection that runs deeper than mere physical desire. Whatever form this relationship takes, there is nurturing energy present and a dynamic of equal give and take. That's awesome. And who doesn't want that, right? I just showered. Anyway, my hair I'm shedding. Okay, that's for you today. Aries, Two of Cups. Leo. I need to put the book down. Okay. You have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is like wish fulfillment. Having everything that you need right when you need it. Having worked hard for it, attaining it, knowing you attained it, pride, just a lot of satisfaction, harmony, balance. Wishes coming true, contentment, satisfaction, success, achievements, recognition, pleasure. Contentment and satisfaction, you achieved a sense of emotional and material satisfaction and are feeling fulfilled. Your affirmation for today should be, I am grateful for these blessings and abundance in my life. Your answer is no, but that's for you today, Leo. Nine of Cups. I swear, soon as I start reading. So, Nine of Cups. General reading. This is just a description of the card itself. He's worked hard for these cups and is pleased with his accomplishments. I am sorry. The Nine of Cups carries the energy of each card that came before, experiencing each lesson along the road. Known as the Wish card. In the tarot, this card signals fulfillment of your dreams or efforts coming to fruition. Your general reading, the Nine of Cups asks you to relax and enjoy what you've worked hard to achieve. Don't downplay your successes. You've come a long way, all on your own, and your abundance overflows. Savor these moments. Share your good fortune with others, and your generosity will always flow back to you. And that's for you today. Leo, Nine of Cups, your answer is no. Except it's Sagittarius. You have the Devil. The Devil is all about looking at, it asks you to look at your habits, your obsessions, what you do on a regular basis, your weaknesses, and asking you, like, maybe you can do something about that. Obsession, oppression, addiction, excess, dependency, powerlessness, limitations. Temptation and materialism. You may be caught in a situation that is causing you to feel trapped or powerless. Your affirmation for today should be, I release myself from unhealthy attachment. That's for you today. Your answer is no, Sagittarius. And the Devil. There. Let's see. The Devil is another card that is often misunderstood and widely believed to be an ill omen. In truth, there is nothing to fear from Devil once his meaning is illuminated. The card depicts a literal devil that is partly human in appearance, but with horns, wings, and a beastly-looking lower half. A reverse pentagram representing his connection to dark energy, and there's people underneath with loose chains on. Represents our addictions, self-sabotaging behavior, unhealthy coping mechanisms, and fears. When we cultivate awareness and take responsibility for our actions, only then can we liberate ourselves from these chains. The Devil card shows us where our internal misalignments lie. And the Devil comes as a gentle confrontation about self-destructive thoughts or behaviors. Using your intuition, ask yourself, what unhealthy habits or coping mechanisms are present in your life? Identifying the fears that lead to self-sabotaging behavior doesn't have to be a scary process. Instead, it can be illuminating, much like the Devil's torch. Right there. That lights the darkness of the card. That's for you today, Sagittarius, the Devil. Next up is Earth signs, Taurus. You have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands could be you, could be someone else, representing feminine energy that is very creative, dynamic, and charismatic, and very leadership in quality. Represented by fire signs, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be you, as I said. If it is, then you may be in charge of something, or being put in charge of something. Doesn't have to be career, but it just may be like a passion project of yours. Confident, self-assured, passionate, determined, social, charismatic, vivacious, optimistic. Creativity and intuition. You are a natural leader who inspires others with your vision and creativity. Your affirmation for today should be, I am confident and charismatic. And Queen of Wands is Queens represent feminine energy that includes receptivity, creativity, nurturing, and love. The Queen of Wands is one card that is popping up a lot. I think that in general, like in mass, it's a time for people to just step up and say, yeah, you know what, this maybe the old ways are not working out. So it's time for you, for everyone, to just say, you know what, I am going to create my own way. I'm going to create my own life the way I want it to be. The Queen of Wands indicates an invitation to step fully into your own power, own ambitions, and allow yourself to take on leadership opportunities. As you claim your power, know that you are guided and protected now and always. Your confidence and your self-worthiness are elevated, and your reality will rise to match your energy. That's for you today, Taurus, Queen of Wands. Your answer is yes. Virgo. You have the Two of Pentacles, so you have a lot going on, but you are adaptable, flexible, and you're getting the job done. Balancing resources, resourcefulness, adaptation, flexibility, stretching resources, balance, and adaptability. You are juggling multiple priorities and responsibilities with ease and are able to adapt to changing circumstances. Your affirmation for today should be, I'm adaptable and flexible in the face of change. Your answer is yes. Two of Pentacles. I like seeing Two of Pentacles. I like seeing if I've got it right, or if there's even more that the cards don't take into consideration. You are at a point in your personal development where you feel ready to integrate important life changes and achieve the sense of balance shown by the Two of Pentacles. The figure in this card is holding two pentacles connected by an infinity loop, signifying that one directly affects the other. He stands on one foot as he attempts to balance these two energies. Behind him, two ships navigate turbulent waters, representing the struggle to find stability amidst emotional upheaval. Okay. Balancing your schedule and personal obligations can be tricky. The Two of Pentacles asks you to flow with your emotions rather than allowing them to wash over you and knock you off balance. Anytime you strive to take your life to the next level, your routine and comfort zone will be momentarily disrupted. This is a normal part of expansion, but to leverage it in a healthy way, you will need to take a moderate approach. Only take on what you can handle and reach out for help when you feel overwhelmed. So it's a little bit of a difference between what the card says and what this book says. This is like, no, you got it going on. You're okay. You're adaptable. You're flexible. You're dancing. It looks good. And this card is saying, you know what? Only do what you can. Ask for help if you have to. Make sure that you keep your emotions, your chi in balance, that you're doing all the, that you're doing all the things. Well, it says anytime you strive to take your life to the next level, your routine and comfort zone will be momentarily disrupted. This is normal, but to leverage it in a healthy way, you will need to take a moderate approach. So it's saying moderation, and this one's like, no, you're okay. So maybe just trying to balance is the key, and making sure you're taking care of yourself is the message of Two of Swords. It's like, yes, you have multiple things going on. You're doing the best you can. Take care of yourself and try to find balance. That's for you today, Virgo. Two of Pentacles. I love when I learn more. Capricorn. Hello. Right there. You have the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles, when it comes into your reading, It is telling you you are in a position to give to others, or you are the recipient of generosity from others, but you've worked hard to get to this point, if this is you, and now you want to give back. You really want to spread your abundance, your good fortune. Generosity, charity, community, material help, support, sharing, giving, and receiving gratitude. Generosity and charity, you are in a position to give back to others and to share your abundance with those in need. Your affirmation for today should be, I am grateful for the abundance in my life and give generously to others. Your answer is yes. And Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. You're met with generosity and even exchange when you draw the Six of Pentacles. This card is as much about giving generously as it is about receiving graciously. Altruistic and genuine acts of support are the hallmark of this card. General reading, the Six of Pentacles asks, what is your relationship to giving and receiving? Giving offers its own reward and the good feelings that flow from being generous. Receiving can sometimes leave you feeling unworthy or undeserving, especially when you do not have anything to offer in return. Don't feel obligated to give back to the same source Shit. Sorry. That scared me. Don't feel obligated to give back to the same source you've received from, since you are already satisfied with the act of giving. Instead, remember these moments of kindness and give to others when an opportunity arises. The more comfortable you become with receiving, the more abundance will flow into your life. All right, and that's for you today, Capricorn, Six of Pentacles. Your answer is yes. Next up is air signs. Gemini. You have the Knight of Swords, and this is right up your alley because the Knight of Swords is represented by air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and they are all about go, 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 go. You have your goal in mind. You have the momentum, the energy, the talent, the skill. You are going after it, whatever it is, and you're doing it with a mental clarity and focus that this goal, this project meets. Assertive, direct, impatient, intellectual, daring, focused, perfectionist, ambitious. Ambition and determination. You are driven by your ambitions and are willing to take risks to achieve your goals. Your affirmation for today should be, I act with speed and precision. Your answer is yes. Ooh. And Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Knights in the tarot are depicted on horseback, returning from a noble quest to present you with an elemental item that you requested. The Knight of Swords represents pure air and is depicted charging forward against the wind, brandishing his sword of truth. He moves quickly with his laser focus trained on the prize he seeks. The speed and aggressive body language suggests he is heading toward confrontation and drama, and that there is no stopping him. The King of Swords may represent a situation that must be dealt with head on, indicating that confrontation cannot be avoided. Perhaps it is you asking to be more assertive or to focus on your goals with all of your available energy. This card may also point toward a person in your life who is trying to engage you in their drama. Your intuition will guide you toward who or what this swiftly moving energy represents in your life. Must be dealt with head on. Confrontation cannot be avoided. Asking you to be more assertive or focus on your goals. Or it could be a person in your life who's all drama, and you need to maybe navigate away from them. Your intuition will guide you toward who or what this swiftly moving energy represents in your life. I like getting clarity about the court cards because half of the time I just really can't ascertain between the two, or between the 4 or 12, 16, whatever. Okay, that's for you today. Gemini. No, sorry. Gemini. That's for you today. Gemini. Knight of Swords. Next up is Libra. You have the moon. Uncertainty, confusion, intuition. There may be something that you're having a hard time dealing with and not being unsure as to how to proceed. And whenever the moon comes into your reading, it's asking you to try to get clarity, try to get balance with the situation, the issue, the person. Oh. Sorry. All right. Your answer is no. Illusion, intuition, uncertainty, confusion, complexity, secrets, unconsciousness. Illusion and uncertainty. You may be facing hidden fears or emotions that need to be brought to the surface and addressed. Your affirmation for today should be, I trust my intuition and inner guidance. And that's the moon. And moon's right here. Moon. The moon card is an invitation to confront your shadow self or the dark elements of your essential being that are often suppressed. Wow, that's deep. Your shadow self is not to be feared, but rather embraced and integrated. Doing this allows you to heal what you deem unlovable or unacceptable in yourself. That is so wonderful, isn't it? I mean, it's a lot deeper. And I mean, you got to give these cards a break because there's only so much room and so much words you can put on there. But I love that. The moon card is an invitation to confront your shadow self or the dark elements of your essential being that are often suppressed. Your shadow self is not to be feared, but rather embraced and integrated. Doing this will allow you to heal what you deem unlovable or unacceptable in yourself. Under the light of the moon, all is revealed. This includes the messages received in dreams and through intuition. What is revealed may show you where you have been deceived, most likely by your own perceptions. It is time to see the truth and situations clearly. The moon reveals aspects of your shadow self, illuminating your dark, self-defeating, and negative traits. This card presents the duality of human nature in its most primal form, as well as highlighting the urge for evolution. By opening yourself up to expanding your consciousness, you are forced to see what has been previously hidden. Do you want to evolve along your spiritual path or remain in the dark where it feels safe? The moon shows you where the work can be done through dreams and developing your intuition. Even in the dark, there is nothing to fear. So I feel like this is very associated with like the devil card. The devil is all about your habits. What are you actively doing that may be hindering you in some way? Bad habits, bad associations. But I think the moon, it goes a little bit more deeper. Like what are your most deeply held beliefs? People who grow up in poverty, even if they start to do well, they just can't shake the fact that they're poor or thinking about like money is bad or somehow having negative connotations to money, and they can't help but like go back into that cycle of being poor because they don't have a healthy association with money. So I think the moon is more like that it's asking you to like look deep within how you see yourself. I mean, ask the big questions like, what do you think success is? Does that really work for you? When did you develop that idea? How long have you had it? You know, what do you think happy means? What does the happy you look like? Do you really have to wait a year, or in 10 years, will you be happy then? What does that mean to you, and what can you do about it now? I'm sorry I'm rambling, but I really love this little bit more illumination about the moon, because it's very on the surface, like trust your intuition and inner guidance. It's like, okay. But it's about asking yourself the deep questions and seeing, are there aspects of yourself that you maybe feel ashamed about, maybe feel like you're weak, and know that, you know, you're okay, you're doing fine. So I really like this. Further explanation about the moon. Anyway, next up is Aquarius. Sorry, I get a little sidetracked. Strength card is, the Strength card again is one of those cards like the Justice card. The Strength card is like finding the strength, or indicating that you have the strength to be where you're at, get through this situation you're in, or embark on this adventure that you want. You have the strength, the inner strength, that you can tame your inner beast. You can wrestle with whatever situation you have and win. Excuse me, I burped. Courage, bravery, confidence, compassion, self-confidence, inner power. Taming your inner beast and mastering your emotions. You have the strength and courage to overcome any challenges. Your affirmation for today should be, I have the inner strength to overcome challenges. Your answer is yes. And strength. Strength card shows a woman where, this side describes the card, but sometimes it has a little bit more information. The woman represents receptive feminine energy, but not weakness. Without fear or hesitation, she courageously lays her hands on the wild and ferocious beasts. This woman is peaceful within, and that peacefulness is reflected in her dealing in the world. Approaching an obstacle with confidence and acting in a calm way will yield positive results for all involved. Your general reading is, you are stronger than you know. Life is full of challenges, but you can trust yourself to handle just about any situation that arises. Let the infinity symbol remind you that you are capable of overcoming struggles both internally and externally. Strength asks that you be present with your fears rather than pushing them down, and move forward with courage even when your confidence wavers. And that's for you today, Aquarius. Strength card. Your answer is yes. Water signs. Cancer. You have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is coming up quite a bit. All pages represent like brand new, shiny passion, optimism for something new, some new path, some new adventure, something that you haven't thought of before. This is brand new, and you're almost childlike in your enthusiasm for it. And whenever the Page of Cups comes into your reading, it's indicating that you really need to explore that new thought that you have, that new idea, because it could lead to some really beautiful and wonderful things for you. And the Page of Cups is represented by water, so this is something just handmade for you. So go for it. I was brushing my hair. It doesn't matter. So anyway, idealism, sensitivity, dreams, naivete, innocence, inner child, head in the clouds. Creativity and intuition. You are tapping into your intuition and creativity to express your emotions and connect with others. Your affirmation for today should be, I embrace my intuition and creativity. Your answer is yes. Page of Cups. Pages are considered to be messengers in the tarot. The Page of Cups cards, youthful energy, may represent a child or younger person in your life, or perhaps a message from your inner child urging you to have more fun. There's an element of flirtation, mystery, playfulness between the Page of Cups and the fish that he has in that cup. So the page stands on land as water flows behind him, representing the double elements of earth and water indicated in this card. Pages are represented by earth signs, and it's the Page of Cups, so page earth and water. Okay? Page of Cups is grounded in his identity and feels free to express himself. The card signals emotional intelligence and messages in your life that praise you for actively expressing your feelings. The page could represent another person, or he could be you. Regardless, open yourself to receiving messages from unexpected sources, including your own intuition. That's for you today, Cancer. Page of Cups. And the answer is yes. Scorpio. You have the Death card. Fear not, my little Scorpio. The Death card is not a bad card. It just represents a natural ending. Something is coming to an end. And you will be facing a new beginning soon. I mean, all endings, although they may be sad, horrible, they don't have to represent anything bad. And it also often represents something new, something brand new coming your way. Transformation, endings, change, transition, letting go, release. Endings and new beginnings. You're being called to let go of what no longer serves you and make way for new growth and transformation. Your affirmation for today should be, I embrace transformation and new beginnings. Your answer is no. Death card. Well, death. Death is perhaps one of the most misunderstood cards in the tarot, and one that is overflowing with rich symbolism. They go on to describe the card. Death is protected during this cycle of change, as are we all during times of transformation. Like a religious figure appears to plead. I mean, if you'll notice, that card is just like chock full of things happening. But remember that life is a continuous cycle of death and rebirth, and that change is natural. Seasons shift, and you yourself shift and grow as you evolve along your personal path. Death asks you to surrender to the cycle and release the things in your life that have outlived their purpose. This isn't an easy process. Oh my gosh. This isn't an easy process, but take comfort in knowing that something more suited for the next phase of your life is coming to replace what has left. Let me read that again. I'm so sorry. This isn't an easy process, but take comfort in knowing that something more suited for the next phase of your life is coming to replace what has left. That's for you today, Scorpio. Death card. Your answer is no. And finally, Pisces. You have the Ace of Pentacles. All aces represent new optimism, hope for a brand new phase, endeavor, direction of your life. Pentacles also represent earth signs, so it could have to do with family, career, wealth, money, new opportunities, resources, abundance, prosperity, security, stability, manifestation. Manifestation and material abundance. Wouldn't that be awesome? You are on the cusp of a new venture or opportunity that has the potential to bring financial and material prosperity. Your affirmation for today should be, I am open to receive abundance and prosperity in all areas of my life. Your answer is yes. And Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles bears the gift of a new beginning rooted in the element of earth. Describes. Take what you need as you venture beyond the floral archway. Floral archway, right there. And out into the world, trusting that you have planted seeds that will take root and ground you through any of life's challenges. The Ace of Pentacles signifies an opportunity or gift from the universe in the material realm that may come as a new job or unexpected sum of money. Since this card is about beginnings, it could also indicate that you're taking the first steps toward increasing prosperity and cultivating greater abundance for yourself. This change has unlimited growth potential. So grab a hold and see where it takes you. Oh my God. This change has unlimited growth potential. So grab a hold. Oh gosh. Grab a hold and see where it takes you. I just can't seem to get that sentence right. This change has unlimited growth potential, so grab a hold and see where it takes you. Pisces. Ace of Pentacles. Your answer is yes. And that is all I have for today. These are getting really lengthy because I really get into thinking about the differences in what the book says, what the cards say. But I mean, it really is more of a learning experience for me. I do try to do the time code so you could just take what you're wanting. I don't know if anybody's watching. I'm not really monitoring this channel at all. I don't consider it a channel right now. I really consider it a daily practice, and more for me than for anybody else. But if you're watching, thank you so much. And if this reading did not align with where you're at, I hope you'll come back, because I do daily 1-card readings for each astrological sign. And I'll see you later.